everyone, my name is Frank Gray and I want to teach you a front flip. Again, hopefully these progressions will give you better insight and knowledge towards whatever new movement you want to learn, but let's get started. So here's a quick video of me doing a basic hollow hold shape. I get my legs off the ground, arms up by my ears, and start repetitions of a tuck hold, making sure I grab the middle of my shins. So I do that a couple more times to ingrain muscle memory, and with the hope of applying it towards my front flip. Here's a beginner's rolling over into the pool, grabbing the back of your legs, and then arms up by your ears. And same thing, grabbing your shins, and then one step hurdle punch into the pool, pretty much. Fairly simple. And here I was training at Tempest and saw Jordan James attempting a front flip. I just caught him on camera on accident, actually. It was really cool. So I told him I can just teach him really quick, show him a few tips to get him started, actually. So the first thing I told him, first tip I had taught him was to kind of fold your body over and grab the back of your legs. This will form kind of a better structure base for your core to work with, rather than getting your core out of shape and out of line. Again, I told him to do a couple more to ingrain a few muscle memories so that he can actually move on. The next step I told him was to lift up his arms by his ears and pretty much do the same thing, folding over, grabbing the middle of his shins. Yeah, he was very excited. He actually wanted to go again. He was very gung-ho, which is awesome. I always love teaching people who would love to learn quick, you know? And again, he goes again, arms up by his ears, folding over, grabbing the middle of his shins with his hands and his fingers. So the next step, as I was really coaching through these progressions, I told him to lift his arms up. He kind of was not as high enough, so I told him to put his hands up a little higher. He tried to fold, or I was checking to see his curvature of his body shape and alignment. That way, by the time he starts his front flip, the momentum and the energy will carry through his body easier. And then I told him to do some like hollow jumps, and like he's still a little bit loose, but again, it's great for beginner level. This isn't amazing. He as you can see, he stacked on that muscle memory from arms up through little punches, and here I'm introducing a front flip from a single step hurdle, one step hurdle. Again, yeah, he wanted to go ahead and go over the front flip again. As you can see a little bit, if you can, he's kind of twisting his body to the side. Again, you do not want that. If you want to start doing doubles or triples, you have to fix that. Doing core exercises help at home or even at the gym, trying to find a better base for your flips to work with. He did a couple more. I told him to bring his arms up instead of relaxing so much, and then grabbing and then visually spotting the ground. I noticed he wasn't really looking at anything in particular, so I told him, hey, if you just look at the ground, front flip, look for the ground again, you'll have a visual spot for you to understand where you are, and you can use that visual spot to level up your air awareness. And again, he was very, very receptive towards my teaching, and he wanted to go through it really quick. This was all done in less than 5 minutes. I was very impressed. Jordan was taking a step forward, one step. I told him he was bringing his arms up quick enough, so I told him, hey, you gotta, as soon as you hurdle, get your arms up by your ears, because you're kind of lagging it on the arm swing. By having your arms up by your ears, you can get into the tuck position quicker. Plus, it allows for all the energy to travel through your body more efficiently. Yeah, as you can see, I fell back, but it's okay. Jordan was a 1-2 step, yeah, much better. So he did the 1-step hurdle, arms up by his ears, punched, visually spotted, grabbed his shins efficiently. And there you have it. Make sure you go through the progressions, you understand your strength, keeping your core tight, holding, right? Your shape, your tuck position, shape. And then going over the constant progressions, whether it be the simple hands under your knees and then rolling over, falling into the pole like that. You can always use a pole for practicality, of course. And just remembering to understand and identify when strength, flexibility, body awareness, and air awareness all come together so that you can pretty much learn whatever you want. I mean, depending, of course, on the individual. But again, that was the basic level 1 lesson. Next lesson, I'm going to be going over landing and timing. So by the time we get that front flip down, you guys do repetition over 100, over 1,000 maybe. We can start doing doubles, triples, and trying to gauge how we can land and all that kind of stuff. And thank you very much. Thank you for watching.